I made this jig for my pattern plywood stool project, which you can see in one of my next videos. This is nothing fancy, and you may have seen it already somewhere else, but it helped me quite a lot to get these threaded inserts straight into the holes, which you can see at the end of the video. I used 2 scrap wood pieces where I flattened all the faces with my little hand plane so that they fit better together. Here I measure the width of about 37 millimeters, and then I mark the line at which I want to glue both pieces together. This doesn't need to be so exact, but I just like it symmetrical. The thickness of the 2 pieces is about 25 millimeters, but you can use even thicker pieces, but then you also need longer screws. Then a little bit of glue up and clamping action. Here I mark the center of the overlapping pieces on both ends. On one end I drilled a 6 millimeter hole. Okay, maybe I should have rotated the clamp. It looks a little bit funny, but it was safe enough. And on the other end I drilled an 8 millimeter hole. So I can use this jig for 8 millimeter screws and 6 millimeter screws. Then a little bit of sanding to remove some glue leftovers and make everything smooth and nice, and also smoothen the edges a little bit. And this is quite important for me. I mark the pieces at which end which screw is needed, so that I don't forget it over time. And that's it. I always have both screws mounted when I store it in my workbench drawer, so that I don't need to look for matching screws. Here I lay out everything. For those threaded inserts I need to drill a 10 millimeter hole. And it is quite important that you need to countersink the edges of the holes so that the threaded insert is then flush with the surface. Here I put the 6 millimeter screw into my jig and the threaded insert, and then I tighten the threaded insert with a nut so that I can screw it in now with a little bit of pressure. But I don't need to take care too much of being dead square or something like that. It's quite easy to just get this threaded insert straight into the hole. And that's it. And thanks for watching.